The galaxy was dying. The swarm had come. An unstoppable wave of bioengineered horror that consumed everything in its path. Worlds fell in hours. Solar systems in days. The proudest empires, the strongest coalitions, all shattered like glass under a hammer. No defense worked. No weapon slowed them. No treaty, no surrender, no sacrifice meant anything. They didn't negotiate. They didn't think. They devoured. And soon there was nothing left but fear. The Galactic Council, once a symbol of unity, now sat broken and desperate in a shattered station orbiting a dying star. Their fleets were gone. Their armies were gone. Their hope was gone. All save for one terrible, desperate idea. An idea spoken only in whispers. A call. Not to a friend, not to a savior, but to a monster the galaxy had carefully, deliberately forgotten. Humanity. They had banished the humans long ago, after the Wars of Reckoning. Wars humanity had won so thoroughly that the galaxy had no choice but to exile them. Too dangerous, they said. Too unpredictable, they said. Too willing to destroy everything to save themselves. For centuries, humanity had been a ghost. No contact, no sightings, no transmissions. Vanished beyond the edge of the known universe. A choice the galaxy had thought wise. Until now. Sitting around the flickering council table, the last surviving leaders stared at each other in grim silence. There was no debate. There was no pride left. Only the primal instinct to survive. With trembling hands, Chancellor Vrex of the Uloth keyed in the forbidden frequency. The beacon fired. A scream across the void, encoded in ancient human dialects, broadcasting one desperate message. We call upon humanity. Help us, or we all perish. They waited. Minutes, hours, nothing. Just the cold whisper of dying stars. Some broke down and wept. Some cursed. Some sat in silence, resigned to the end. Then the reply came. A single transmission. No visuals. Only a voice. A voice like grinding metal and roaring flame. Understood. Hold your ground. We're coming. The council stared at each other, stunned. Then, on the outer edges of sensor range, they arrived. First, small distortions, like ripples in reality. Then massive structures punching through slip space, blotting out entire sections of the sky. Human ships, but not ships like anyone remembered. These were beasts, bristling with weapons so advanced they looked like angry stars. Living armor flowed across their hulls like molten oceans. Their weapons arrays pulsed with energies that made black holes look tame. And at the center of it all, a single ship larger than moons, a cathedral of war, the Revenant. A voice boomed from it across all channels. This is Earth Force. Stand aside. The swarm noticed them now. Millions of bioships turned, sensing a new meal. They rushed forward, screaming. The humans did not retreat. They charged. What followed wasn't a battle. It was a massacre. Human ships moved like predators, carving corridors of annihilation through the swarm. They unleashed weapons the galaxy had outlawed. Neutron razors, gravitic imploders, entropy cannons. Each shot vaporized thousands. Where human infantry landed, they fought with terrifying precision, moving in coordinated strikes that erased entire swarm hives in minutes. They adapted. They outthought. They outkilled. The swarm, invincible against everyone else, broke. And for the first time in galactic history, something happened that no one had ever seen. The swarm fled. Humanity didn't even chase. They let them run, like a wolf letting the herd scatter, knowing they could always hunt them down later. In the aftermath, silence reigned. The council gathered to offer thanks, to plead for forgiveness. But when they opened communications, humanity spoke first. This changes nothing. We came because you asked, because we remember loyalty, even when you forgot. But know this, we are not your guardians. We are not your friends. We are the storm you pray never comes again. Without another word, the human fleets folded space and vanished, leaving behind only smoking wreckage, stunned survivors, and one undeniable truth. The galaxy had made a terrible mistake forgetting them. They had awakened something old, something angry, something that, next time, might not answer the call to save them.